Hello and a very good day everyone. So today we will learn on how we can actually import data from a folder. If you look carefully, we do have a report like we have the date, we have SKU, code, barcode, variant, pack size. So basically this is details regarding production of fast moving consumer goods, FMCG. So if you look here carefully, there are about 123,000 data inventories being produced. So what I need to do is I actually need to calculate how much products being produced on monthly basis. Okay, and this file is shows on 31st January. I have files that shows on January, February, March, April, May, June. So basically we have 6 different files. So what I need to do is I need to compile all of them and show to my boss how much inventories are being produced on every month. So let's get started. So in this case, since it's located in different files, what I'm going to do is I want to actually go here. I need to click from get data. You can click over here. A box will appear. What you need to do is you need to click from folder. So once you click folder, you just click on connect. Once you click connect, you will notice that a box will appear. So you're going to press browse, and then once you press browse, you need to know where you save. Is it in downloads, document, desktop? I save in desktop, 1st January, and production. This is the folder that has all the files. I'm going to press OK, and then you can press OK. So apparently another box will appear. So in this case, they will ask you whether you want to, combine and transform or combine and load. So if just say all your reporting is clean, database is clean, you can press combine and load. But if just say you want to just check in Power Query, maybe you need to remove the column, you need to clean your data in Power Query, you click combine and transform data. You need to choose the worksheet. What worksheet you want to choose? I want to choose the production worksheet because in this particular worksheet that has the database of all the inventories. So I'm going to press OK. So once I press OK, you will notice a box will appear. So in this particular box, what I'm going to do is, as you can see here, I will go to this Power Query, and in this Power Query over here, I'm going to clean these columns because these two columns are not necessary. I'll clean this. So apparently we do have all the information, the date, the SKU, the code, the barcode, and all the information. I'm going to press close and apply. By clicking close and apply, what happens is it will be navigated back to Power BI. And if you notice, it will take some time. Why? Because in one file, we have about 123,000. So if just say we have file from January up to June. So that's why it will take some time for us to actually compile all this. So once it has already loaded, we need to just expand the data set. So we have all the information here. So now what my manager wants is, my manager wants to know, okay, monthly, how much data is being produced. So I'm going to expand the date hierarchy. We do have the months data over here. So I take the month. So apparently it will show us, okay, months, if we have the months from January up to June. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just put the SKU over here. It will show us SKU, but I don't want the SKU of, don't summarize or first. I want count. So when I click count, it will show us here, okay, how much units and so on. But if just say you want to use the DEX, you can actually use DEX. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, new measure. And then under the new measure, I'll name there count or maybe I'll put here quantity produced. So quantity produced, I'm going to use count A because count A is basically a DEX measure, will count the non-zero, the non-blanks and so on. So basically it will count the number of values in a column. I just want to count the SKU, close bracket, enter. So now it will have quantity produced. I'm going to tick over here. So over here it will show about 738. And I want to change this to a accounting format or 1000 separator. So 1000 separator means you'll see here every month about 123,000, 455, 298, 098, 394. So this is how it looks. So from January to June. But if just say you want in the form of matrix. So I'm going to put here matrix. The month I'm going to put it over here. And what I want to do is I want the variant. So the variant I'm going to put here at the rows. So once I put like this, so your manager get to see, okay, how much units and so on. So we have 9,000, 9,000. And if just say you want to increase the size, you can increase. Maybe I'll go here. I want to go to the values, increase to 13. And then after that, the column header, so I increase to 13. And then after that, the row header, so I increase to 13. Okay, so now we do have the details. But if you just say you want to add additional files, what you do is you go back here. Here we have January until June. So I'm going to select July, August, September until December. I'm going to select all these months. So just let me select all these months and then put it over the production. So once I put back in the production, the next step is I go back to my Power BI and then I press refresh. By clicking on refresh, you will notice that eventually the data will appear. Meaning to say now we have January, February until June. But when we add the 6 files, the July until December, when we add in the folder, you will notice eventually it will update over here. As mentioned, the data has already updated. So now you see we do have from July until December popping up over here. So meaning to say, once you have the file, you just have to insert the new file in the folder, and then when you click refresh, it will be automated accordingly.